guys, it's Kat and I'm back today for my empties video. This is the products I've used up in the last month or so. Some of these are from my Project Pan, which my Project Pan update went up a couple of days ago. So if you're here because you wanted to know what I think about the products I used up there, I'll talk about them first. Otherwise, if you don't know what an empties is, I'm just going through the products I used up and letting you know what I think about them and whether or not I would repurchase them. So that's essentially the thing. This one's going to be a pretty quick video because I didn't actually use up as much as I previously have. Okay, so for the products that I used up in my Project Pan, the first one was my Laura Mercier. This is the loose setting powder in translucent. I did like this. It lasted me a long time. If you've got quite oily skin, it's a nice setting powder, but it's not super cheap, if that makes sense. You get a lot of product in it, so it's 29 grams of product, which is quite a lot. And in Australia, I think it's around the $50 mark-ish. But it's a nice, finely milled powder that kind of sets your makeup, keeps you a little bit matte, but it isn't too drying. If you've got dry skin, that might be a different story, but that's a nice kind of classic setting powder. So I would repurchase this. I did find that towards the end the packaging started to break, which really annoyed me, so just be aware of that. Then I used up a concealer. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer in light medium. I didn't mind this, but I prefer the Fit Me concealer. I have actually repurchased this in the lightest shade, which I use as a way to mix into my deeper foundations so I can use them in the cooler months. So I have repurchased this as a mixing product, but on its own, I don't love it as a concealer. I don't think it's anywhere near as full coverage as I'd expect from it. And yeah, I just prefer the Fit Me concealer. So I wouldn't repurchase this one, but evidently I would repurchase it to color change my foundations, if that makes sense. Also, if I'm yabbering on too much, the products will be listed in the description box with whether or not I would repurchase them. So if you wanted to have a look there, you'll be there. Then I used up this Jordana. This is the Quick Liner Eyes Brown Stone. So it's a retractable eyeliner. I didn't love it. I don't think it was budge proof enough and took me forever to use it up. So I wouldn't repurchase this. It just, I don't know. I don't know why, but I prefer liners that you can sharpen. I just think you can get a more precise kind of tip to them. I don't know. I wouldn't repurchase that. I also used up a Smashbox eyeliner. This was like the Onyx, black Onyx or something. It was this one. Anyway, I did like this one. This was nice and budge proof. I really enjoyed using it on my waterline. So I would potentially repurchase that, but I kind of prefer to go for cheaper liners. I don't know. I got this in like a gift pack. I liked it. Then the last thing I used up in my Project Pan was this Tarte LipSurgence Focus. So it's a Tarte LipSurgence. It's one of the matte ones. It was a nude color. I really did enjoy this. It was super easy. It was like a minty balm, but it had like a matte finish. So I liked it. I enjoyed it. I bought this in a pack of 5 around Christmas and it was really good value. Individually, these are way too expensive in Australia, so I wouldn't repurchase one. But if I saw a pack of a few around Christmas, I'll definitely pick them up. So I think I'm trying to use up a few of these, so when Christmas comes around, I can pick up and potentially like another pack if it comes out, but I wouldn't pay the full price for one, if that makes sense. I also prefer the original formula of those, so the non-matte ones, but they're nice. I like them. Okay, I'm going to talk about some hair care. I used up my Lush Big Sea Salt shampoo. I love this shampoo. It's a clarifying shampoo, so it's not for like an everyday use, but it's this kind of sludge that has like chunks of salt in it. I wish it was more finely ground, like not like big chunks of salt, like finer chunks of salt, because you do have to like pick out salt from your hair, but you use it as like a second shampoo. Oh, fluff. Phew. The smell just makes me go, yes, I love it. So it doesn't lather unless you've shampooed your hair first. So if you have a lot of like oil buildup or product buildup, you shampoo your hair like normal. You shampoo with this as a second shampoo. It really strips all the crap from your hair and it leaves it really kind of soft and big like volume, and then you condition and it's great. So I do really like this. I've used this when I've put in certain oils in my hair that just don't come out, or products that just really kind of make my hair feel really waxy. This gets it out. I love it. So I definitely would repurchase this. I just think I don't need it at the moment, so I won't, but it's great. This is my second or third tub. Then I used up a Make Hydrated Conditioner. Now I do have the shampoo, one of these, in my bath. It's not going to get used up anytime soon because I have a bath like 3 times a year. But I have been using a lot more conditioner than shampoo, which is why I kind of grabbed this one from my bath to my shower to use it up. I found this to be a little bit, I don't know, I didn't love it. It wasn't bad, but I think it would suit people with, I don't even know. Yeah, I didn't find this one to be all that great because it was just like if you've got like normal hair, it'd be good for you. But for me, I've got oily hair at the roots, but then I've got quite kind of frizzy hair down the bottom, and it didn't tame any frizz, but it also didn't make me too oily. It was just like an average conditioner. Wouldn't repurchase. The last hair product I used up is this guy here. It's the dry shampoo by Polished London in Blighty Brunette. I used this up this morning, and luckily I've got a backup. I've got one backup. I usually buy like 4 of them at a time, and I'm going to wait for a Priceline sale so I can pick up more. So I definitely have repurchased this, definitely will repurchase it. They're really, really cheap. They do the job, and they have the right amount of color in it. So it doesn't deposit too much color, but at the same time, it doesn't look white on my brown hair. So I love this one. They're like $5 in Australia. If it's got like 50% off sale, I pick up like 4 of them, and that's what I need to do because I'm running out. So I would repurchase and have repurchased that one. Okay, on to skincare. I really enjoyed this. This is the Kiehl's, it's got fluff on it. The Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate. So it is like an oil that smells really kind of lemony. It kind of smells like lemon tart. Oh, it's so nice. But it's got like ginger root, sunflower oil. It's like, it does things. I found like this is the day version, and they've also got a night version. I actually found this too greasy for me during the day, so I used it at night, and I loved it. The scent was really kind of fresh and like invigorating, and it was just really nice for the skin. So if you do have this and you think it's too greasy, use it at night. But it is designed to be used during the day, which I didn't do. But I would repurchase this because it was a really nice oil. I really did enjoy using it. Then I used up this cleanser by Obagi. This is just the gentle cleanser. I found it to be just a basic, wasn't very foamy gel cleanser, and it was quite nice, but it's one of those brands that you have to like get a skin consult and da-da-da-da. Like it's a serious professional skincare brand. You can't buy it just in the drugstore or in a department store. You have to go to like a proper skincare kind of place to get them, and I didn't think it was worth it for this. I've tried their toner and a few other products, and they're really good, but for cleanser, I wouldn't fork over the money for this brand. I'll just go for a normal cleanser because I didn't find that it did anything special. Another Kiehl's product, this was the Skin Rescuer Daily Hydrator for Sensitive Skin. I didn't love this. I mainly used it as a moisturizer because I wanted to use it up. Reduces visible signs of stress, including skin fatigue, redness, and dehydration. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I just used this up as like a moisturizer. It was quite thick, and I wouldn't repurchase it. I used up a Kosmea Rose Hip Oil. This is my favorite brand of rose hip oil, and I believe I do have a backup. This is a really nice rosehip oil. It's quite thick, but it's not greasy, so it does sink into your skin. And I did have some moles removed, so I had this one removed. I always draw it back in, so you might not notice. But I've been using this to kind of like minimize scars. I even sometimes use this on like my tattoo after it's kind of peeled and started to heal. So I have repurchased this. I will repurchase this. It's my favorite rosehip oil. Then I used up a moisturizer by Bioderma. This was the Sebium Pore Refiner Corrective Care for Enlarged Pores. I think it's supposed to be like a mattifying kind of oil control one. It was just like a light moisturizer that I use during the day. I don't love this, and I prefer the Effaclar Matte from La Roche-Posay, so I won't repurchase this, but I do like Bioderma products very much. Then the last couple of things are makeup that weren't in my project pan. So Model Rock lashes, I wear them whenever I'm filming, so I go through some of those. I came across my Lime Crime. This is the eyeshadow helper. It has gone completely hard in there, so I can't use it. It's gone off and I'm chucking that out. And then the last thing I used up, this is sad to see it go actually, this was an Eye of Horus brow definer. This is sort of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, but it's a lot cheaper. And I'm going to keep it though because I want to use the spoolie. The spoolie was really great and I actually probably liked these most to use the spoolie. But these are nice. They're cheaper than the Anastasia ones, but they kind of act the same way. And I have another one of these as well because I've got it in 2 shades, but I believe the NYX ones are just as good and even cheaper. So instead of repurchasing these, I might just go for the NYX ones. So that is it. So those are my empties for April, May-ish. Next month at this time, I will be in Japan. So I might do I might film an empties of the products that I take away with me, because what I like to do when I travel is bring a bunch of samples with me and use up the samples and then chuck them away before I come home, so I've got more space in my luggage. So my next empties might be like holiday empties. So yeah, they might be a bit later in June. So yeah, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.